Folks, what's up? Welcome. Week 13, season 2 of the Bet, the Scrimp Bet. You got Uncle Phil here. I am your host, Scotty P. Christian's in his corner. Vic just got back from Ohio. She couldn't make it on in right now. We're letting her rest, hang out with Gus and Taven. I know they both chilling right now. Jet lagged in a motherfucker, man. Talk about these scores right quick. Everybody went 3-0 last week. Everybody took the Eagles. Everybody took the Dolphins. And even YB took the Chiefs because we all knew what was going to happen.
So that means, right?
YB is at 28-15. Vicky Logo, beep, boo, is at 29-14. I'm at 31-12. And you still came from the bottom, and now you're here, sitting at 33-10. First place still feeling good, man. 2-week run in this motherfucker.
The Scrimps, I feel like I should be wearing some kind of belt, or like a vest at least. Or at least an ugly sweater coming up next month, baby.
Ooh, ugly sweater karaoke. Y'all catch us at Kansas City Barbecue for that.
Yes, sir.
But for now, let's get in these picks.
All right.
You know what brings us in?
Yo, Woozy, tell him what you do.
You dig?
What it do, what it do? This is Alabama's own Woozy White Boy, and y'all tuned in to the Scotty P Show.
You dig? First game, folks. We got them Kansas City Chiefs. Not the game of the week. Game of the week belongs to somebody else other than the Chiefs. Even though Jen and Victoria,
we're the Chiefs. We have Patrick Mahomes. We are supposed to be the game of the week every week.
you're not game of the week. Also, you're not game of the week next week. Y'all got flexed down.
Ooh.
We flexed
Ooh.
up. Sunday night football
Flex
in Los
up.
Angeles, Miami, and the Chargers, and we gonna be there. So, Jen, big what's up to Jen.
What's up?
What's up? And B-Boo, big what's up to B-Boo.
What's up?
Y'all are not game of the week. But you are game number 1, which is the second biggest game of the week. Sorry to slide y'all to second, but this is the Kansas City Chiefs and the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals. Now, YB said he's going with the Chiefs. We haven't got Victoria's picks yet. She's sleeping. She's over there snoozing. Her and Gus just all together, man. But I am going out on a limb and saying Vicky's taking the Chiefs. Phil, what you think?
Let me look into the spiritual real quick.
Yeah.
Vicky said the Chiefs.
Vicky's going with the Chiefs. What you got on this one, Slim?
Look,
Oh,
man.
sorry, Christian. I called him Slim. That's your name. My bad. Oh, Phil's been losing them LBs over here. Who you got?
Chiefs lost 2 times last season to them dang old Bengals.
Didn't they?
For some odd reason, Joe Burrow always gets up for this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why, but he's hucking that ball, and he very well may get a big weapon back this week. Jamar Chase could be playing, and that could be huge.
Is he back?
Could be. He's been practicing off that hip, off the hip injury. But I'm just a little worried about the Chiefs are giving up 22.1 points per year. The Chiefs are giving up over 22 points per game.
Yep.
And I'm like, they have the most dynamic offense by far. And they're real good on the road. And there's
everywhere.
a 7-letter word I like to talk about as I make my pick. Revang. Hold on, let me talk about
Glasgow, baby. Revang.
Let me have
He got the
Let me
Revang.
get that. All right, that was fucked up. All right. There's a 7-letter word I like to talk about to describe my pick. Revenge. Fuck them Bengals. Let's go Chiefs!
Chiefs. Ooh. I hear you on them Chiefs, man.
Revenge. Glasgow. Sorry, dogs.
Chiefs won 5 straight. 7 of 8. Just beat the Super Bowl champs. Not saying much. That is just the corners, the LA Corners. And the Chiefs only lost in there? The Buffalo Bills.
Ooh.
Which was a hell of a game. Cincinnati just won their third straight. They're 7-2 in the last 9. They just come off a big win against Tennessee, who had went 7-8 and 7 of 8 in their last 8 games, and who was their one loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. When Patrick Mahomes hit that "who's your quarterback, bitch" type of run, sent them to overtime, and then won in overtime, man. As you said, Jamar Chase might be coming back. I didn't know that. I was looking at T. Higgins stats over the past few games. Because that dude's a number one, too. Man, that's going to be awesome. Also, that Tennessee loss to Kansas City was in overtime. That's how good they were doing. Cincinnati, put on a big game against them. Now, Chiefs have played a tougher schedule when you're talking about the last 8 games than the Bengals did. And as you said, this is a Revang game. They're out for Revang, man.
Revang.
They're out for that Revang.
That R-E-V-A, fuck it.
They were winning last year. They were winning last year in the AFC Championship. The same way 2 years before that, they came back against everybody, double digits leads in every playoff game other than the Super Bowl. They came back and won that. That's how they gave it to the Bengals last year. And the Bengals, as you said, they got Jamar Chase back. He's going to have both of those weapons out there, and they got a hell of a running game. Kansas City hasn't played that well lately. If you watch Patrick Mahomes' last game against the Rams, he looked bad. He missed passes. And I don't mean missed it where it was just, 6 inches past the receiver's hands, man. Those balls were in the dirt. Those balls were 3 yards overthrown. It just looked bad. I remember asking, are they playing on a wet field? Is it raining out there? And it wasn't, man.
Was it
Dude
moist?
just had an off game.
Not even moist.
Might have been. But
Revamp.
that Revang is one motherfucking thing, and I always talk about emotions in sports and how losing is the worst thing, and it drives you crazy. And to a motherfucker like Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, that shit pisses them off. Give me the Chiefs. Chiefs! Second game, folks, we got Philadelphia Eagles and them Tennessee Titans. Battle of the Run. YB. Went with the Titans, man. Stepping out on that limb right there.
Get back.
Vicky always says she's going with the homies. I feel like she's not a huge Tennessee fan. Like we were talking about Kansas City coming back for those double-digit leads a couple years ago and ended up winning the Super Bowl. I believe the AFC Championship was to those Tennessee Titans. So I know she doesn't like them too much. I got to say she's going with the Eagles. Eagles flying or Titans running? Look, man.
Look at them Titans damn show will be going to be running. Because, here comes Derrick Henry.
What's up with
I'm
that?
telling you, man.
What's up with that?
But last week, he got held by the Bengals to 38 yards. Although he did have 79 yards receiving. So I don't want to call him a dual threat, but you see that man in open field, like, I don't know if
I'd rather have him running than catching the ball at full speed already.
Yeah. I'll just ball up and just trip over me, Doug, because he's a
shoestring
big boy.
tackling you, motherfucker.
Plus, he does not get tired. And the Titans' defense is one of the best at stopping the run.
Vrabel.
So last week, not only did we set a franchise record for Jalen Hurts with 157 yards, broke Randall Cunningham's record.
Randall. Taking it back to Randall.
157.
Damn.
Oh,
Leading rusher.
yeah. But the thing is,
okay.
Henry was
Your time.
the Titans' leading receiver.
Yeah.
So they missed one guy in particular. What was the name? A.J. Brown.
Number 11.
A.J. Brown, he's back,
Number
baby.
11.
He didn't even want to go. He didn't want to be traded. He wanted to stay in Tennessee.
What happened? Money? Numbers?
Something happened. I don't know.
I thought you were about to tell us.
I wish I knew.
Doesn't matter,
That
right?
would have been much cooler.
Hey,
Anyway,
now he's
he's
in
with
that
us now.
green. Yep.
Even though he's a little banged up, I don't know if it's a sickness. He's been nursing a bad ankle, but he hasn't been the same. Productivity hasn't been up. He's catching a touchdown here and there, but from that guy, you expect so much more. But I do believe he's going to get over hundo and a couple TDs because he didn't want to get let go. He's mad. Yeah, you know. And then Miles Sanders, what you going to do? They know we're going to run. Can they stop us, baby? I don't think they can stop us, but it's definitely going to be a damn good game. It's going to be close. But the Eagles are gonna fly.
Ooh. Fly, Eagles.
Yeah,
fly.
baby, let's go.
Where's the game?
It's in Philadelphia.
It's at Lincoln Financial. I swear to God, y'all play every fucking game at home.
No.
Y'all know, you know who knows that y'all play every game at home? The millions.
And
Millions of them Philadelphia Eagle, Lincoln Financial fans all around the world. I swear to God, y'all at
Next
home.
3 games in a row. though.
Every fucking game.
In a row.
Yeah, they're going
In
to
a
get
row.
snowed out
In a
or
row.
something. You're going to go play in Philly.
mom
So you're
gets
right.
snowed out.
Y'all had 363 yards on the ground, and Jalen Hurts had 157. And you laughed when I said, was he the leading rusher? You're like, yeah. But, I mean, he was only 14 ahead of Miles. That boy had a $143. And
good. That boy good.
Jalen Hurts still threw 30 times for a $150. Now that sucks that you only threw a $150 after you had 30 attempts, but you got 2 touchdowns, no picks out of there. Dude's balling on that motherfucker. Now you are playing the aforementioned Tennessee Titans, who before Cincinnati had won 7 out of the 8. Now I'm gonna do a little stats on your running. You said they held them to 33. You're right. Green Bay the week before held them to 87, and Denver the week before that held them to 53.
Oh.
But the 3 weeks before that, 115 against Kansas City, 219 against Houston, 128 versus Indy. And, you know, football's a game of swings, and you're going to have 3-4 big games in a row, and then you're going to go back down there and you ain't got 3-4 big games in a row. Well, he just had 3 off games, and he's coming up against a team who doesn't have a very good run defense.
to catch
which
big
is
4,
in
baby.
y'all. He's fixing to be all in y'all's grill. Now, y'all didn't give up a big run game in the past 2. 100 each to Green Bay and Indy, and that was when Jonathan Taylor, who everybody expected to have a hell of a game against y'all, you know what I'm saying? But the 3 games before that, 150 to Washington, 170 to Houston, 150 to Pittsburgh.
Why you bringing up old shit, man?
Because the old shit is coming back around like a style. Give me the goddamn Titans, baby!
You some bitch.
Woo! Game 3, folks. We got to talk about them. We are contractually obligated to talk about YB's
really have to
teams.
do this?
We do, because YB is the goddamn OG of the show.
True story.
YB, that seat's always for you. You know it, motherfucker.
Get out the
is,
corner,
homie.
dog.
Get out the corner.
F Bizzle.
So we're contractually obligated.
Contractually ovulated. It's going to get pregnant.
Blooper reels
We're gonna have
and we're keeping
contract
it on the
babies.
show. There we
Yeah.
go. So the Rams, sorry ass, is playing the Seahawks. I didn't write notes, didn't do homework. Fuck that shit. YB didn't even go with his team. I'm pretty sure B-Boo, who's at home sleeping, her and Gus said they're going with the Seahawks as well. I'm going Seahawks. Phil, talk boring for a second.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, hold on. Rams are talking about sitting Matthew Stafford, even if he comes back, Cooper Kupp, if somehow he comes back, and Aaron Donald, if he comes back. I even heard they might even sit Sean McVay for the rest of the year, and he's a coach. But that's how bad they look. That's why I'm going with the Seahawks. Uncle Phil, break them in on some beep, 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 beep.
Breaking news.
Breaking
Channel 48.
news. Look, man, the
Scotty P. Show.
Seahawks still have hope for the playoffs.
Yeah, they do.
The LA Rizzles, they got no hopes. No hopes. They got no motherfucking apple pie hopes. Fuck them.
No.
But I was looking in, I was talking to my sources at Google, and we crunched numbers and realized numbers don't matter, other than the fact that the Seahawks quarterback is none other than Mr. Geno Smith from West Virginia.
Mountain
Mama, take me home, country roads. Fuck the Rams. Let's go. Ah! Another bird wins this week. Let's go Seahawks.
Fly, Seahawks, fly. Game of the week. Jen, this is the game of the week. B-Boo, this is the game of the week. Game of the week.
My notes is game of the week.
Miami Dolphins. My Miami Dolphins and Vicky Logo's San Francisco 49ers.
She loves that team.
loves them. Came out
Loves
the
them.
womb with
She's like,
love.
Where's
For the
Joe
gold.
Montana at?
If she had a son, she was going to name him Montana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Taven, her oldest. Montana, her youngest. Absolutely. So,
Taven almost got called Tave Tana.
Tave Tanner. Oh,
Tanner.
did you know that, Taven?
Yep, Tave
That's
Tanner.
so Taven.
Tave Tanner.
We took their offensive coordinator, made him our head coach. We ain't as drunk as we were last week, but we're still a little bit there. So we took their head coach. Excuse me. I'll say it again. We took their offensive coordinator. Zip, 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 zip.
Remix.
Made him our head coach. We also got their 2 running backs, man. One's a boss motherfucker. The other one's a badass too, but he ain't done too much for us. But that being said, he is our head coach now. It's not often that the student beats the master in NFL games. It happens, but folks like Belichick, I got glasses so folks can't see that I'm stealing, man. You know?
Cracker.
So, San Francisco traded up in the draft to get Trey Lance. With us.
That was
With
Uncle
us.
Phil pause.
Wasn't it though? Wasn't it though? I had to remember what I was talking about. Roll Tide. Out of that trade, what they traded back with us, and we used that to go pursue other spots. They got Trey Lance. We got Jalen Waddle, Brandon, your boy Chubb, and Tyreek Hill. Now we had to throw in a couple other picks, but we got those 3, and they got him for them jumping up on us and getting that right there. Now, I'm pretty sure since B-Boo, I am mispronouncing everything now. B-Boo loves the 49ers, not so
Fucking loves them.
absolutely. She is swimming with the Dolphins. But YB already split the group up. He said he's going with the Niners. Phil, I am interested because this is game of the week, and there's a reason, Jen and Victoria.
I mean, you already, just peeped my notes. You got the student versus teacher, Mike McDaniels versus Kyle Shanahan. But
I didn't spill that.
on the strength of that, there's also strength versus strength. Obviously, the Finns got the better offense. Obviously, the Niners got the better defense.
Mm-hmm.
It's Titan versus Titan, dog. This is going to be a good-ass game. Some folks, some folks say it's a sleeper Super Bowl pick.
Ooh.
And I don't know, because everybody said the Eagles peaked too early. They came too soon.
We ain't gonna have the Ace Ventura Bowl?
I fucking was hoping so, but my sources at Google. But you know what? Fuck it. Eagles are going to the Super Bowl anyway, so never mind that shit.
Okay, then. All right.
But that being said, the Finns have one disadvantage. I did take a long pause. My bad.
It's called a Phil pause.
Phil pause. What you got, dog? Oh, man, I got Phil pause. Oh, fuck. You're going to have boring conversations for the rest of your life. So anyway,
What's the disadvantage?
the disadvantage, Finns have to travel all the way from Miami to California. That's a hell of a trip. A little bit of jet lag. I know they're not flying, what rhymes with rump rear airlines. I can't say that. Can't say it, but fuck your layovers, eat her dick. So I was tired as a motherfucker. But I'm pretty sure the players sleep in hyperbaric chambers and actually have seats that fucking recline. You know, that'd be kind of cool. But anyway, ooh, shit, I got off topic here a little bit. But you know what? Fuck it. They're professional athletes. They live in comfort. But this week, them Finns live in comfort, baby. Let's go, Dolphins!
Oh, shit.
I'm going with the Finns, man.
Damn.
Fuck them Niners.
I was planning on catching you this week.
Nope.
Because you weren't going to.
We going Finns,
You're gonna
baby.
do that. That's
We gon-
just you're strategizing now. You know
I
you
ain't
want to pick the
strategizing
Niners.
shit.
You know you want to pick the Niners at
That was-
YB.
Nope.
Yeah, man. Well, you're talking about they're going out west. Well, now they get 3 extra hours of the sleep. You know, not really, but the game's in the afternoon. You know, they're used to waking up and playing there. Now they get to wake up and play fucking later, man. It's going to be 3 hours later than what they usually play at. That's going to be nice. Miami Dolphins have won 5 in a row. San Francisco 49ers have won 4 in a row. Their defense is letting up 12.5 a game in those. Now, the Dolphins have scared me a lot. 3 weeks, or not the last 2 weeks, but the previous 3 weeks, they didn't score a point in the fourth quarter against Pittsburgh, against Chicago, against Detroit. You should be able to score a fourth quarter point with Tyreek, Tua, Jalen Waddle out there. Couldn't do it. Got some against Cleveland. Cleveland sucks, man. We did score some fourth quarter points there, but then we played the Texans, and we were up 30-0 in the first half. We didn't score a point in the whole second half. 30-15, the game ended up. The 49ers have not let up a second half point in the last 4 games. Not a second half point.
Nary a
In 4
nada.
games.
Nary a nada.
Porn star Jimmy out there, he's only throwing about 200 yards a game. That doesn't impress me. Their defense impresses me. But I'm wondering, is it folks figuring out our coach? Are they figuring out our quarterback? That when they're making the adjustments at halftime and coming back out, we are not near as productive. So is it the defense looking into Tua's eyes and are they spiritual world in Tua and knowing what he's going to do?
You're not saying what I think you're saying.
Or are they figuring out our coach? Either way, they've got to figure that shit out, man. We've got to figure that shit out.
Grasshopper.
Again, their coach is the master, and our coach was under him, man. He learned a lot from him. And it's not always the master beats the student, but usually that's how it fucking goes. That's the reason you're the fucking master, and the student is the motherfucking student. Let me see if I left anything out on here. Oh, I think I got it all in there. Oh, Miami, 33.75 for the last 4 games. Balling. Hitting everybody. Run. It ain't all pass. It ain't all run. It's mixed around, man. And you know who Tua's going to go
Heard
to.
that fool.
Tyreek, Smythe, Gesicki, Jalen Waddle.
Yep.
Hit his 2 running backs coming out of there. Mike McDaniels likes to spread that ball out in there, man. And San Francisco loves that rush. It's one of your boys, the Bosa brothers. They only play for 2 teams each.
No,
but
I don't think so, man. They body morph. They play for a lot of teams.
But another reason this is the game of the week is because it's the Dolphins and Jen, because it's my motherfucking show, and that's what I told you. And since it's my show and it's about the Miami Dolphins,
Stop.
give me